Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And what I got for you today is a brew that I've had a couple of brews from these guys before, I think. It's the Jackalope Brewing Company out of Nashville, Tennessee. It says on the can here, drink legendary. This stuff is called Thunder Ann American Pale Ale. Alright, and I know I've done at least one by the Jackalope Brewing Company. I think it was Bear Walker, I think is the one I did. But I picked this brew up, and when I saw this brew, I thought of this good looking lady at work. She's a mechanic just like all the other guys in work, and I thought of her because I don't know a whole lot of people named Ann. So Ann, I thought about you when I picked this brew up. Just want to tag you in this. But this is a Thunder Ann American Pale Ale. It's a 5.5% ABV. It says on here, rough and tough was Thunder Ann, took Davy Crockett as her man. She wrestled bears and lassoed snakes, baked alligators into cakes. Her legend lives inside this brew with water, hops, and barley too. So drink it up, drink it well, like Thunder Ann, go give 'em hell. Alright, so we're going to try this Thunder Ann American Pale Ale today on a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. Man, that's a pretty brew. Look at that. Look at that head on that thing. I love it. Oh my goodness. Man, it poured a great head. Oh, it's got a very very mild hoppy aroma coming off of it. And the head itself has a mild hoppiness. However, there's a good pinch of bitterness in the finish of the head. Man, I love it. The head is very mild in flavor. Got a very mild hop flavor, but man, that finish has that little bit of bitterness in it. I just love it. I love that bitterness in the finish. It's a pretty bright beer though, at least it is right now. I'm going to give a can a good swish. Let's see if that hazes it up any at all, but man, pretty brew. Man, that head's delicious, dadgummit. Very mild hop in the head. And that pinch of bitterness, it's not too strong, but man, it's very there. It's very noticeable in the finish of this thing. And man, it's all dadgum. I probably swished it a little too soon because there's a whole bunch. It feels like there's a whole bunch left in there. It's all suds coming out now. Dadgum. Come on out there. Woo. Thunder Ann American Pale Ale by Jackalope Brewing out of Nashville, Tennessee at a 5.5% ABV. And that hazed it up a little bit. I gave the can a good swish. It hazed it up pretty good there. Not completely, but gave it a good haze. Beautiful beer, man. Look at that. Nice, at least a 3-finger head on that thing. Just lingering there. It looks like it's starting to develop some lacing. Just the mild flavor in that head and that bitter finish. I love bitterness in beer, y'all. If you watch my videos, you know that. And that head is just fantastic. I love it. So this Thunder Ann from the Jackalope Brewing Company out of Nashville, Tennessee at a 5.5% ABV is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way and support our economy. Making a living's tough, y'all. I know what it's like. I'm there with you, doing the same thing. And cheers to my friend Ann at work. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Oh, wow. All right. So, right off the bat, this beer, it doesn't have any, extra remarkable qualities to it. It's not something that would just, bowl you over. But if you picked up a 6-pack of this and just poured it off and drank it, it's delicious. It's got a very smooth, even flavor to it. Very easy to drink. For what it is, I'm gonna score this in a B+. It's lacking just a little bit in carbonation. Now that I've poured it off, of course the head was huge. When I first poured it off, the head was that big. So that takes away some of the carbonation in the beer, but it still has a very, very smooth, even, and delicious flavor. I'm getting just a note of caramel, just a very slight note of not necessarily sweet caramel, but a caramel type flavor in the brew. Just as smooth and easy. This is a good brew, man. I think a B+ is a good score for it. If you get a chance to try some Nashville brews, man, Nashville has a bunch of dadgum breweries. They've got breweries in Nashville that I still hadn't heard of. I can tell you that. I mean, because every time I go down there to Murfreesboro, I go to the World Market, and they carry a bunch of stuff that nobody else carries. And I can find brews there that are brewed dadgum in Nashville that I can't find nowhere else. I can find in the World Market. And I pick them up and it's like, I never knew Nashville had this brewery. So there's a lot about Nashville breweries that I don't know. But this one's a good one. So if you get a chance to try them, I don't know how widely they're distributed, but give them a shot if you get a chance to. All right, y'all, that's been a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday this week. I love and appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow for a Fridays All For You. Got something a little different and a little the same we're going to do tomorrow. Cheers, brothers and sisters.